Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Of course, back here with Sean. Pretty exciting news releases in the past. A couple of weeks ago, you guys talked about rapid expansion for 2021. Of course, we have a pretty killer news release today. But hey, I want to introduce it. Sean, first things first, how are you?
Great, Jason. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. We both have well, I know I wear the green screen now. You're still rocking the old packaging, it looks like, though.
Yeah, throwback packaging. Probably the next time we talk, we'll have the new packaging up. The production. We're gonna let everybody know when that production is. But the new packaging should start hitting shelves really late February. The end of this month, and then or early March. So probably the next time you and I talk, we will have the brand new packaging, and I'm super excited about the new packaging hitting shelves. I wish we could have run it already and been shipping, but it's great that we're going to be able to get it out and on shelf here in the first quarter.
Oh, exciting. No, awesome. Congratulations on that. And, look, I want to kick it off first here. Obviously, we haven't chatted since this news release, so would love to get your insight. Nightfood ice cream now available through leading natural food and beverage distributors, poised for rapid expansion in 2021. First things first, congratulations, but I would love to throw it over to you and, hear more about it.
Thank you. So, we mentioned in the news release, there's 4 major distributors, national distributors, that we're available through. A couple of them we've been for a little while. Vistar, which is a really the major pipeline for snacks and food and beverages into things like hotels, movie theaters, college campuses, and things like that. C&S Wholesale Grocers, which is huge in the grocery space. And then in the natural space, which this news release is more about, is UNFI and KeHE. Now, we've been with KeHE for a while. They're, I think, the second largest in terms of size, and UNFI is the largest. And we're brand new in UNFI. UNFI counts among their customers. Whole Foods is one of their largest customers in the Northeast. ShopRite is one of their largest customers. They just signed like a 10-year, $10 billion agreement. So being available through UNFI, being available through KeHE and these other distributors, it makes it a lot easier for stores to take us on that are not big enough for us to be selling direct. With certain stores, Harris Teeter, for example, we sell direct. They order pallets, we ship the pallets. But, for a lot of stores, if you've got, 2 or 3 locations or something like that, or even 11, like, what we'll be talking about in a minute with Market of Choice, it's not enough for them. So these distributors really facilitate the distribution of product. And when a brand starts to catch fire, being available through these distributors, especially in the natural food space, really helps you add a lot of points of sale, a lot of locations very, very rapidly.
Yeah, and a perfect segue into, so now, to talk about today's release. So you've got Market of Choice, you mentioned 11 stores, of course, at first it's like, oh, only 11 stores, but now, going from the segment with now you have distributors, you're having all these smaller chains come on. So Talk to me a little bit about the bigger picture.
Yeah, right. That's the point. So Market of Choice, great account, 11 really beautiful upscale stores. You can go online and look at some pictures of their stores. I mean, it's just a beautiful place to shop. And, they curate amazing products for their upscale, customer base and clientele, but, at affordable prices. So it's the kind of place where everybody would like to have a store like that in their neighborhood. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. So great account, 11 stores. And the opportunity that we have. So in addition to Market of Choice in the last few weeks, we've added stores in locations, and I need to read these, okay? Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Edmond, Oklahoma, River Ridge, Louisiana, Waveland, Mississippi, Amarillo, Texas. So there's all kinds of places, and we don't have a relationship with these stores. We've got brokers out there, and we've got the distributors, and the stores are learning about the products either on their own or through the broker, and they can just order products from the distributor and put it on their shelves. It allows for more rapid expansion. There's not, in most of these cases, there's not a long review process. We've talked about the review process and what that's like. There's retailers that we're going to be announcing soon that we've been talking to for almost a year and a half, since November of 2019, if you can believe it. So it's a long selling process. But with these independent stores, they could just learn about the product on a Tuesday and they could have it on their shelves, the following Monday. And so we're really excited about it. I do kind of wish, with the packaging in these smaller stores, I think the new packaging in particular is going to be super helpful, because we're not going to necessarily be having a lot of the retail support that we might have at a big retailer where we are able to run ads and promos and things like that. But really, once the product starts selling with the new packaging, I just think a lot of these new accounts, these independents, are going to be picking us up. And it's not about the 11 here or the one that I mentioned in Hattiesburg or whatever. It's, every week, you've got 5, 8, 10 new stores coming on in all different places around the country.
Yeah, no, it's a great next step for the company. So again, congratulations, and leading back to the other press release, rapid expansion in 2021. This is definitely a big, big element, big step forward. Anything
Well, this is part of it. I don't want anybody to think that this is like our big Q1, accomplishments. There's more coming. This is foundational.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And we're super excited about it.
One step, one foot in front of the other, for sure. But either way, congratulations. Anything else you wanted to say about, either of these two releases, or talking about the similar market of choice?
No, I mean, look, it's where brands like ours can thrive more easily. Where people are there a lot of times, they're more curious, they're looking for the next new thing. And these are the kinds, a lot of brands in the premium consumer goods space would typically start with stores like Market of Choice and some of the other types of accounts that we've gotten into recently through these natural brokers. A lot of people do start that way. We decided that we were just going to start and come out swinging. I mean, we went after Kroger, we went after Albertsons, we went after HEB, and we've gotten into some of their divisions, and that's expensive. There's a lot of slotting. A lot of startup brands typically don't have that kind of capital at their disposal, so they'll typically work their way up this way through these discovery-oriented type chains, and that's why we think we're going to do well in those environments. And who knows how many more we're going to add, but we've got other accounts that are coming on where we will be selling direct. More of a traditional, bigger type of a retailer, as well as some other really interesting distribution announcements that I just have to bite my tongue on.
Some good enough teasers, I think. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for hopping on. Again, congratulations. Some good teasers there for people if you made it this far. Sean, thanks so much.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate your time.